Hey guys, welcome to Magic Behind the Magic. I'm Steve Wickenton, and this video is all about distractions. Oh, what's that? Distractions come in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes it's our family, sometimes it's our friends, sometimes it's our pets, and sometimes it's even brought on by ourselves. There is one way that I know of that dramatically reduces the amount of distractions. I call it the work, space, and time mentality. When I first started my magic business, I used to work from the dining room table with my laptop. I would come home from my day job and sit down at the table with my laptop, open it up, and start working. Soon enough, dinner would be ready. I would close it, push it to the side, eat my dinner, and then once we were all finished, I would bring it back, open up the laptop again, and start working. This worked really well, except for the distractions of family life. But at that time, I was working on my hobby and I was getting to spend time with my family all at once. As my business grew, the amount of work I needed to put into it also grew with it. And that was when I realized that sitting at the dining room table was no longer enough. All the distractions took away my focus from what I needed to do and reduced my productivity. So I created the work, space, and time mentality. What this means is I created a space that was my workplace, a place that was separate from my family life and friends' life, a place where I could remain uninterrupted for hours. And just as importantly, a place that I could walk away from when I had finished my work. A place I called my office and workshop, and this is it. So creating my own space certainly gave me a bit more productivity and less distraction, but there is more to it than that. I needed to build the mentality of the workspace and the work time. This essentially means that when I'm in the workspace, it is my work time. It's like going to work for somebody else. You sit there and you go to work and you work. You don't mess around, you don't talk to your family and friends. Well, not too much anyway, I hope. It's sort of like pretending the boss is always looking over your shoulder. Time to work, not time to play. Hello, kitty cat. Say hello to everybody. Now, pretty much everybody understands that when I'm in my workspace, it is my work time and that I am at work. Sometimes the kids still forget. Yeah, not now, son. Go on, off you go, good boy. But practice and persistence always pays off in the forming of new habits. In fact, these days, there's only really one person who still sometimes struggles with the concept of my work, time, space mentality. And that person is me. Yep, I am the biggest distraction sometimes in my own workspace. Sometimes I just have to remind myself about what's important and what is actually a distraction. It has become a lot easier over time, but sometimes I just need to use that little bit more willpower and make sure I keep myself on track. Really, these days I find that the distraction is more like a procrastination. I find that I get distracted easily when I'm doing those mundane, boring things like tax or data entry. Of course, there's so many distractions in a magician's workplace. But these days, the biggest time killer is good old social media. Sure, while certain elements of it are really crucial to my business, I still can get sucked into that void of meaningless entertainment that it also provides. And to reduce this distraction, all I do is actually allot a time frame each day to spend in social media world. This not only reduces the amount of time that I actually spend on it, but it also means that with the reduced amount of time, I'm more particular about what I do spend my time looking at. This means that I no longer scour the internet or Facebook to find out what Aunt Mabel had for dinner last night. In fact, when I'm looking on Facebook or I'm on YouTube or on Twitter, I'm really looking at things that are really relevant to business building and that are going to help myself and other people who are like-minded. Aunt Mabel had roast chicken last night. So that's it, guys. That's how I combated the war against procrastination and distractions. Very simply, once again, I set up my own workspace that became the place of work for me. I then told my friends, my family, and myself that when I'm in that space, that is work time. As far as social media and other distractions go, if you really find that you can't deal without them, then you need to set specific time frames in which you can spend time on them or with them. Simple as that, guys. Remember, working from home is not about sitting back and relaxing. It is about working just like you would in any other workplace. Focus, stay focused, and go for it. Keep building your business, guys. And remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe. And if you haven't liked, hit like. That was the long way around. Switch. All right, guys. Catch you soon. Whoa. Oh, sorry guys. I nearly forgot. Okay, if you want some more information on how to avoid getting distracted and also getting procrastination, making the right choices when you're trying to work out what you're going to do next, all that sort of stuff, then I really suggest that you check out the book called The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. It is an amazing book. It has so much good information and it really hits you where it hurts, but it's really worth it. So check it out. The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. Don't forget, if you haven't yet subscribed to the 7-point checklist, then down there is where you do it. Straight there. See that? That's the spot. Over there. Now that one there, that's the video. If you haven't seen that video, click on it, you can watch it. But most importantly, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit this one here because that will get you straight into the subscription zone. Catch you soon.